Just weeks ago, Rice went on television and lied, telling PBS she, quote, knew nothing about the incidental intelligence collection on Donald Trump and his associates. As it turns out, though, Rice knew quite a bit about that. We now know that she participated in the monitoring of the Trump campaign and the transition. Now, strikingly, many of the communications she and the Obama administration monitored were apparently unrelated in any way to the investigation into Russia. An investigation, you'll remember, that is, as of today, so far the only excuse offered for the monitoring. So what exactly were the Obama people doing spying on the Trump people? And by the way, let's drop the silly euphemisms. Monitoring the conversations of your political opponents and then trampling measures designed to protect their identities isn't incidental collection. It's not normal above-board behavior. It is spying.
The former national security advisor under President Obama, Susan Rice, requested to unmask the names of Trump transition officials. The unmasked names, people associated with Donald Trump, were then sent to the NSC, some at DOD, James Clapper, John Brennan, basically the people at the top, including former Deputy National Security Advisor Ben Rhodes. Now, these names were part of incidental electronic surveillance of candidate and President-elect Donald Trump and people close to him, including family members, for up to a year before he took office. When the names of Americans now are incidentally collected, they're supposed to be masked, meaning the name or names are redacted from reports, whether it's international or domestic collection, unless it's an issue of national security, crime, or if their security is threatened in any way. There are loopholes and ways to unmask these through back channels, but Americans are supposed to be protected from incidental collection. Our sources say in this case they were not. Also keep in mind the Obama administration as it left office, it approved new rules which gave the NSA much broader powers by relaxing rules about sharing intercepted personal communications and the ability to share those with 16 other U.S. intelligence agencies. We should also note that Rice has been a bit controversial before on Sunday shows. You might remember back in 2012. She blamed the Benghazi attack on a video, and also at a different time she claimed Bo Bergdahl served with honor and distinction.
One of the investors in our company, Castle Rock, was Westinghouse. They put like $50 million in a loan to us. And when we were owned by Ted Turner and he sold his whole company to Warner's, Westinghouse was thinking, well, we'll call in the debt and that'll be that and we'll be done. Bannon was advising Westinghouse. And he said, no, stay in there. You know, it might, because at that point, Seinfeld was worth nothing. It was not a hit at all. And he said, stay in. So they said, well, if you think it's so good, why don't you forego your fee, your consulting fee, and you keep a piece of Seinfeld too? And he did. And so that's what happened. And I've never met the guy, and I don't know it. So he did that. And then my wife took the picture on the cover of the Art of the Deal. She's a photographer. So we both feel in some way responsible for this man. I mean, it's horrible. We have a person who is clearly mentally unstable, who has no understanding of government or policy, has no desire to know about it, is an egomaniac, and is a pathological liar. I mean, it's really scary to what's happening in this country.
To go from having the smartest president we've had since way back to this guy, it's like it's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's nuts. I mean, I feel so sorry. Obama, I can't believe how he must feel today.
Is this the year of fake news?
Fake news. Fake news is shared more than ever.
Fake news stories.
So much fake news out there.
Fake news.
The growing and booming business of creating fake news.
So-called fake news.
President Trump, right-wing media types peddling a fake scandal. What is it? Well, this suggestion that former Obama National Security Advisor Susan Rice improperly unmasked the identity of Trump associates is part of what our president calls a crooked scheme. An associate of Rice says it's just plain false.
There is no evidence whatsoever that the Trump team surveilled or was spied on illegally. There is no evidence that backs up the president's original claim. And on this program tonight, we will not insult your intelligence by pretending otherwise, nor will we aid and abet the people who are trying to misinform you, the American people, by creating a diversion.
I'm not going to give you a question.
Can you stay categorical?
You are fake news.
Sir.
This is CNN.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
What do you know from funny, you